kind? No, no, no. Kind? Coffee? Talk? From the VW bus. All right. Just make it live, guys. Edit the information. There we go. And now I'll just make it so everybody can watch it. There we go. There we go. And let's get some power. Some power to the people. Well, power to the live stream, right? Power to the live stream. Oh, okay. So it says we're definitely public. And we're live. A happy Sunday. Let's get some coffee and listen to some Natalie, shall we?
Coffee time. My dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's listen to some jazz and rhyme and have a cup of coffee. Let me show a little coffee house I know, where all the new bohemians go to have a cup of coffee. Greeting time, the music box is beating time. It's good old-fashioned meeting time, so grab a chair and dig me there, 'cause that's just the place that I'm at. Coffee time, my dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's sing this silly little rhyme and have a cup of coffee. So save me a chair, I'll see you there, 'cause that's just the place that I'm at. Coffee time, my dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's sing this silly little rhyme and have a cup of coffee. We'll have a cup of coffee, just a little bit of Java. Yeah, we'll have a cup of Joe, don't you know? 'Cause it's coffee time.
Yeah, 'cause it's coffee time. Thank you, little Natalie, for singing a little bit of coffee time, getting us going. A happy, a super, a duper 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 happy. It's a Sunday fun day. The 13th of October, 2018. Hope all swell well and totally hip and groovy. I'm just hanging out this morning, just getting up and about, hanging out. It was a nice night here in the old VW bus for sleeping. I think it dropped to like the mid 40s, so it wasn't too bad. It definitely wasn't too bad. A little bit of background music. So yes, it was definitely a good night for some sleeping last night. Yesterday I took the old VW bus out and about. Went and gave her the VW bus a good washing, a really good washing. If y'all want to check that out, go to yesterday's vlog. I did a vlog yesterday. Just a little vlog. I was like, heck it, I'll do a vlog. And that's what I did. So, yesterday, I guess you could say officially started the harvest season here at my neck of the woods. So I helped out my friends who let me stay on their property here. Worked with them a little bit, which was cool because I haven't done this type of work in years. So I certainly hope everybody's enjoyed their weekend. It's crazy how the weekends just go by so fast, man. Just like so fast. Aeroplanes flying over. They've been landing. They start landing, I do believe, at 5 a.m. here in my neck of the woods. I think they're the first planes that start landing and taking off is about 5, and they come in every about 30-40 minutes. So it's not bad. It's still taking a little bit of getting used to of where I'm parked at, because I'll hear the planes fly over. Like yesterday morning, it woke me up and I didn't know where I was at. I was like, this is weird. Where am I at? And then I realized where I was at. And that happened like the first day, last Saturday when I was here, because it was Sunday, I think. It was Sunday. It was the first day I was here, though. I took a nap in the bus and I was awoken by a plane flying over. And that time as well, I did not know where I was at, man. I was just like, I don't know. A little bit of ambiance music this morning. Of course, today, Sunday Fun Day. It's my typical Sunday Fun Day plans. I will go get myself a good shower today and do my laundry and grab myself some tacos. Yesterday, I stopped and had myself a nice burrito. But I think today I will have some tacos. It is definitely a taco Sunday. Taco Sunday, so. Yesterday, I gave the bus. She really needed a washing. The roof, especially, because she's been sitting all summer long out in the country where I've been staying. Not now out in the country. I'm obviously in the big town, the city. But I gave the old VW bus a nice washing yesterday. As you can see, the roof has a little bit of, I don't know, it's soot. It looks like soot. It's just dirty. I washed the heck out of that roof yesterday. There's the old Ford truck sitting over there. It's a nice, cool, crisp morning. I have my t-shirt on, but it's still cool, crisp. I'm feeling good. It's nice. It's nice out this morning. It really, really, really is. Let's have a look-see. Make sure we're all swell, well, and groovy in these neck of the woods. It looks like we're swell, well, and groovy in these neck of the woods. Alrighty. Yeah, I give the old VW bus a good washing yesterday. A good washing. What's up, Kentucky Ranger? Drayton over there, world's greatest kitings, man. If you're a YouTube channel and you want your YouTube channel sticker on the old VW bus, feel free and do that, man. Contact me. You can send me a sticker or two. Whatever the case may be. Definitely find your balance, right? Alright, I'm gonna go back in the VW. Go back in the VW. Plug you guys back into power. There we go. So it's an early Sunday morning. I'm sure everybody's just kind of waking up, doing their thing, all that jazz. Like I said, I'm just waking up doing my thing. I lost my little beanie, my little head thing keeps my head warm. I can't find it somewhere here in the old VW bus. I'll find it eventually. I'll find it eventually, man. Good coffee this morning. I would just listen to a little bit of this jazz. You know, it's crazy how in the morning time jazz music can just kind of wake you up, even though it sounds like it could put you to sleep. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, man. But like, you know, groovy little tunes like that, sometimes, most of the time, you know, it's just good music to wake up to. You know, let your brain kind of start compressing the night's dreams. Let's get a little bit, just a little bit more coffee. So yeah, definitely Monday through Friday, you can always join me here in the old VW bus. 6:30 in the a.m. That's my neck of the woods here in the central Midwest time zone, which would be 4:30 in the a.m. in the Midwest, or in the West Coast, not in the Midwest, in the West Coast. If you're hanging out in the West Coast, anywhere on the West Coast, you're up at 4:30 in the a.m. Monday through Friday, tune into the Westafalia Chronicles. Have some coffee. You don't have to have coffee. You just listen to what I have to talk about. Same thing if you're over there on the East Coast. And it's 5:30. You're like, oh my gosh, it's 7:30. I apologize. It's 7:30 on the East Coast. So it's 7:30 on the East Coast. You're just like chilling. Monday through Friday, you want to wake up, see what I'm doing? Tune on into this channel. I just be yip-yapping. Just talking. That's what I do, man. Just what I do. This, you know, living in a VW bus is very unique. It definitely is. I mean, what I'm trying to say is the van life movement, what's going on out there is really far out. Totally groovy. And it's neat to see the different vans. And most of the vans in the van life movement are, the newer vans, the high tops where you can stand up and whatnot. They're cargo vans is what they are. But a lot of these folks are just turning them into motorhomes. Small living spaces. I like that. That's really cool. I just so happen to live in a different, unique van. And I guess you can say it's one of the original, I guess it is the original camping van that I can think of. I mean, I don't know. Everybody says the VW buses, the Westphalias, are the original camping van. So I just so happen to live in a Westphalia bus. I do. It's just like Life Westphalia. And that's what it is. That's my life. I think about it a lot, like, will I be living in this bus in a couple years from now? And it doesn't scare me. It doesn't scare me at all because, I have the choice to make a move into four walls and all that jazz. But right now in my life, this just makes me happy. It makes sense to me. I guess that's because, I had everything that I wanted at one time, which is, as I look back, it's not so much as a want now, but I had things, I guess you can say. I had things. I had a house. I had a mortgage. I had some vehicles. I had this bus. I still have this bus. I have this bus, and I had another VW bus, but, I lost all of that, and then some, when I lost my marriage. So as I look back, it's like none of that worked. If I lost it all, it didn't work for me. It didn't. It just, and I'm saying it's not going to work ever again for me. It just, this time of my life now, it's not something I strive for. I enjoy the moments. I enjoy being alive. I enjoy not having to worry about finances as much. I'm gonna stress that, as much as a lot of folks out there. That's because I choose the lifestyle I choose, which gives me the freedom of being financially free from certain things. And I like that. And I'm not saying financially free from things is the key to happiness, because, the true key to happiness is just you being happy with your life, It doesn't necessarily mean having this or that. But the true key of happiness is just waking up, just knowing and excited for the moments that are coming. I look back and I was like, I've lived a unique life. Even when I had four walls, windows, a kitchen, a bathroom, and all that jazz. I mean, I've got to live in Los Angeles. I've got to live in San Francisco. I've got to live in Las Vegas. I've got to do all that cool traveling. I live a nomadic lifestyle now. I have no mortgage. I have no rent. Minimal bills. And it seems like year to year, my life, my surroundings change, and I like that. Now I'm waking up, in a pretty cool place. I always wake up in a cool place, but now I'm waking up, next to some really cool plants, just for the time being. But I like the way my life changes. I like the change. You know, I don't necessarily enjoy getting stuck into a same old routine, which sometimes it feels like my life, even though I'm nomadic, goes into a same routine. I don't know. I just like the freedom I have. And everybody can be free from whatever's, or just feel free or be free, no matter how they look at things, I guess. I mean, some people are like, oh, I got, all these mortgages and stuff. I'm not free. But you wake up every day, right? You're living. I don't know. Having minimal things in the life I've lived the past 4 years has really made me think differently, look at things differently. I took a lot of things for granted when I was married and when I was younger. It's amazing how you kind of take things for granted, and then as things happen in life, you kind of just change your perspective. I don't know, man. But I really don't see myself, getting out of the VW bus and too excited to buy a house or rent a home or whatever's anytime soon. Like I was telling a good friend that I just met recently, yesterday, I was telling him, I was like, you know what? With everything changing like it has here in Oklahoma this past year, it almost gives me an incentive to save a little bit of money and buy a little piece of land, 2, 3, 4, 5 acres. Build me a tiny house, and just semi-live off the grid. It gives me that time here in Oklahoma. It does. It gives me that tiny incentive. It does, especially with the work I've been doing yesterday. It just brought back memories. Because having a home base, I guess, able to come and hang your hat at, that you call your own, is almost I would say every human's desire, For now, I like the feeling of having my home, which is mine, being wherever I go. It's a little different. The space I'm parked in that I don't belong to, knowing that I'm, on somebody else's space, is still a little different feeling, because I like being self-sufficient. I like only relying on myself. So to rely on other people's properties or truck stops, is a little bit of a not so much of an issue morally inside me. It's just, as long as I, in return, do things for the people that I stay for, I feel that much more better about it. I do. Because at no point do I want anybody to think, oh, he's a freeloader. that word freeloader is a freaky word because I do not ever want to be labeled that at all. I work hard for my money. I work hard. So, yeah, to never be called a freeloader just because I choose to be nomadic and don't have an actual place that I pay for, that's something I don't want to be labeled. And I haven't been, that to my knowledge, but, it's just something in the back of my mind. That's one of the other things that I've struggled with about getting an apartment or a small house or something like that is I don't know, society, I guess, is so programmed that you should have these things. And then there's another question I get asked quite a bit, which is kind of it's a very personal question, but it's kind of amazing how people are quickly to ask you about it, But it happened again yesterday. It's like one of the things, one of the very few questions people ask you once they find out you live in a van, is, A, where do you shower and go to the bathroom at? And then the next question always is, where do you spend your money? It's like, they want to know where you spend. It's like, what? That always takes me back when people ask me, where do you spend your money? You must got a lot of money. That's a personal question. I don't ever dabble in other people's financial affairs. That's just, that's people's personal business. But that always takes me back because it's like, I can't, I try to explain to people that, hey, money to me is only good for me for the things I need in life. Anything else is just like a waste. To me it is. So long as I got food and the little things I need and my family's groovy, the rest of it to me is just like, I don't know, it's weird. They're like, well, you need to start saving. Saving for what, man? For when I die? My body's in the ground? The things I had are just things, man? So what is the point? It's a weird concept to me to have money that you don't need. That when you die, where's it going? Your family, so they can squabble over it? It's a weird concept to me, man. It really is. And this concept has changed in my head. It became like it has in the past few years. Even more so. But to have somebody always ask me, after they've asked me, where do you shower? Where do you bathroom? What do you spend your money on? You must save a lot of money. It's like, what do you spend your money on, man? It's like, it's a weird question to me. So for me to tell people to save money, it's not relevant to me. They think I'm a lunatic. And then some people think I'm just really arrogant. It's not being arrogant. It's just living my life the way I want to live it, man. You live the life you want to live. So I guess that's the biggest thing in the world is we all got to understand each and every soul gets to live their life the way they want to live it. Don't be influenced by TV, by other people's opinions, by music, by YouTube. Be you. Just, make your own roads, do your own thing. I don't know. That's why I live the way I live. I do my own thing, man. So here we are, already at the top of the hour. 13th of October 2019. It's a Sunday fun day, Sunday fun day. No big plans for me. Just go do my laundry, take my shower, eat a little bit of food. I'll come back and help out. I'll help out here through the day. All that groovy jazz. Let's get some more coffee. Get just a little bit more coffee here. Sorry, I'm turning my heater on a little bit. Turning my heater on a little bit. A lot of people ask me how I keep my bus warm. Do I stay warm? Yes, I do. Right now, I'm borrowing this nice little space heater from the fine folks who's let me stay here, because my space heater and my buddy heater is all in storage. Back in the good old town of Ponca City. So, yeah, I'll get all that stuff out next time I go. Because I was going to go buy me a little space heater. And the friend who lets me stay here, he's like, no, don't go buy a space heater. We got one you could use. You know, and that's another thing. Like, the folks who let me stay here, these are just recently new friends within the past 9 months that I've really got to know really good in the past couple months. And to have them open their property to me, which is also their business, is a big deal to me. Like, and I understand that they have to have somebody kind of watch stuff around here, but when people talk about Oklahoma kindness, you know, it's still happening here in Oklahoma. You know, people here in Oklahoma, a lot of people here are just down to earth, kind folk. And it's good to see that here, you know. It really is. It really, really, really is. So, but you can count on, at least on the weekends, around the 7:30 mark. We just call it the weekends for now, for the coffee talk. We'll play it by ear. You know, if I'm hanging out here in the old VW bus on the weekends, definitely around the 7:30-ish time. That would be in my neck of the woods, which would be 8:30 on the East Coast and 5:30 on the West Coast. But we'll probably take coffee talk days off at Mom's house. Like when I go to Mom's house, we'll probably be days off from coffee talk, like it's a thing, huh? I just wouldn't be broadcasting those days, because when I drink coffee with Mom, it's a special occasion. I really want to drive the bus out. I've really been thinking about driving the bus up to the laundromat today to go do my laundry. But I gotta stop. I gotta go buy some laundry detergent and all that stuff. Good coffee. it is definitely shower day for me today. Today's weather is supposed to be fan-frickin-tastic, just like yesterday. Yesterday's weather was fan-frickin-tastic. It was kind of weird because it almost felt like I was back in SoCal with just the weird blue sky and no clouds, because it always seemed like when I lived in Southern California, there was never a cloud in the sky hardly. And the work I was doing, it was crazy. Crazy, man. I like listening to jazz, man. Sometimes I get this thing that comes up that says, like right now it says, my health is okay. Warning, the stream current bytes are 128.68 kbps, whatever that means, is lower than the recommended byte rate. We recommend that you stream byte rate of 2,500 kps. I don't know what the heck that means, but every once in a while I get that little what's up on my thing, so. Had a nice comment last night from the Time Chasers on my yesterday's daily vlog. Just a smiley face, but it's just nice to know that I got the Time Chasers. Still kind of hanging out in the old VW bus, tagging along, seeing how my life's going. And speaking of Time Chasers, I've given a couple of my stickers away the past couple days to folks here around the business I've been staying at and working around. I just love my stickers. Cool. I'm just hanging out here, folks. Sorry to be quiet. I'm just kind of cleaning my trimmers here. I'm been doing some trimming work here for the fine folks where I'm staying, and your trimmers kind of acquire a little bit of pollen from the flowers you've been working on. So you got to clean those off. Clean those off. Yes, yes. I mean, I could say my goodbyes, but I'm just hanging out here on YouTube. What else do I got to do? For now, this morning time, sipping on coffee, hanging out with you fine folks. Yes, yes. Excuse me there, folks. Excuse me. There. Had to get some light on the situation. I'm streaming to you fine folks from my phone, my mobile device. I'm still hanging out with Simple Mobile. You know, it's a TracFone, part of TracFone service, and that's who I use for my uploading and all that. And I pay $66 a month, and it works out pretty decent for me. Pretty darn decent. But when I was talking about the pollen, when you're working with the certain plants that I be working with the certain flowers, when you're trimming them, they produce, you get some of the little, what they call trichromes on your trimmers, and that eventually piles up to a little bit of, looks like a little bit of a black tarry substance, which is AKA hash, what they call finger hash. And so I was having to clean those off the old scissors. You just don't throw those away, man. That's all consumable for humans, you know. Yes. yes. So here we are, 12 minutes out there. I've just been yip-yapping for over 42 minutes, man. Over 42 minutes, but, you know, that's just what I do. I really don't have a social life. I mean, outside of what I'm doing now, I really don't. I don't have a social life at work because I choose not to socialize at work, because I've been kind of ridiculed and ousted from my lifestyle, just because I'm nomadic and all that. And I'm pretty sure it has something to do also with, you know, finances. For a while, I would have every once in a while coworkers ask me if they can borrow $20 here, $20 there, and of course you never get paid back. You know, it's just, you never get paid back. So you just stop letting them borrow money, because obviously they're taking advantage of you. So I'm pretty sure that has something to do with, like I said, when people see how free an individual is, especially financial freedom, and my lifestyle of being free, they resent you. Like, I mean, you know, folks, I guess that's why a lot of folks who work hard like me see folks that have a lot of money are kind of resentful. It's like, but then I think about how I am, because I work very hard for my money, but I choose to live a lifestyle that gives me financial freedom. And people are like, I don't know. But I don't let those things get to me. I have to talk about them, because, like I said, outside of my VW life, I am very nomadic. I am as a nomad as pretty much as they come in this lifestyle. And that's just because, unfortunately, you know, through life, you know, we all build these little barriers around us, and that's just basically because I built barriers. So it looks like officially, yours truly has finally ran out of mobile hotspot data. I was wondering why the music kind of stopped, and I looked over and yeah, I'm not getting any data to my other mobile device. So that tells me my mobile hotspot is finally ran out. So, but no need to fret. I will still be able to stream every day for Coffee Talk. I won't be able to upload a daily, it's not a daily. I won't upload a Type 2 vlog until I get around some Wi-Fi, or until I renew my my phone subscription, which I think is coming up in maybe like a week or so. So either or, but I'll stream every morning to you fine folks. Drink some coffee, 6:30 in the a.m., Monday through Friday. That is in the Midwest time zone. 4:30 in the a.m. on the West Coast, and good old 7:30 in the a.m. on the East Coast, and everything else in between. Well, my fine friends, with that in mind, I'm going to make like a tree and split, get my day started, my Sunday fun day started. For you wonderful folks, I'll be coming in and just peering into my video through the week, through the day, through whatever. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for checking out my life. You know, I'm not into this to get YouTube famous. I'm not into this to get in a financial gain. I just like hanging out here and talking. Just gives me something to do. Gets a lot off of my brain because I am a nomad. Until I see you wonderful, wonderful people tomorrow in the AM. Be kind to one another, love one another, be grateful for every single moment of the day. Righty then. Peace, love, and VW Grease.